PG bloggers.
PG bloggers.
The PG bloggers.
PG bloggers.
The PG bloggers.
PG bloggers.
PG bloggers.
PG bloggers. The PG bloggers, man. The PG GOAT with the PG bloggers. Please don't say the John if you ain't saying it twice. If you don't add the Don, you ain't saying it right.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Fanatic PG bloggers back here with another blog, man. Another beginning of 2018 blog. So I did up and comers. Now I want to do battlers who are poised to have a breakout year this year. These are guys who have been on the rise, or who had a quick rise within the past year. And like Twerk, for instance. Twerk had a breakout year last year. Let's be honest. And he did 1 PG at the end of 2016. So these are guys who I feel like really are poised to have a breakout year this year. So first, and again, no particular order, but I do have some honorable mentions for this one. Just want to give a couple. So the first one was Glue Easy.
See about me. I'm cold-hearted, but them heathens round me. Fake thug, I make you taste blood when you speak about me. Yeah, say something, I break something, don't bring your freak around me. While I pistol whip her, yeah, crack her in the head like she thinking about me. What?
I feel like Glue definitely had a very good year in 2017. He had arguably one of the battles of the year with Geechi. He clearly, I didn't see it, but he clearly beat Danny Myers, I believe, in LA. Remind you, in LA. And this battle was on like a week notice, right? If I'm not mistaken. I believe he had a debatable with Twerk at the beginning of the year. I forget who else he battled. I think there was only 3 battles he had. He might have had one more. But I liked Glue a lot. I do like Glue a lot. Excuse me. Him and Rosenberg gotta happen. I don't care. It's gotta be on URL, but obviously Rosenberg doesn't want to take this shit on URL, so we're not gonna see that on URL. If not, then maybe somewhere else. But it seems like Glue's really with URL. So, and I believe, is Glue on the Survivor Series cards? Man, I gotta have this stuff in front of me, man. I'm sorry. But so that's Glue. I like Glue a lot. Another person, I was thinking about putting him on the list, but he hasn't battled in so long. Besides the 2-on-2 he had, he just hasn't battled in so long. And I feel like he could be poised for a breakout year, and that's Goonies Cave Gang, Rida.
I said 2 straps. Nigga, I'm peeling out of both like Morpheus hands. Then the next thing you know, the pound behind his head like the scorpion stand.
He's battling on the Survivor Series card against Prez Mafia. I think that's who it is. See, like I said, I'm sorry, I'm not prepared. I should be prepared. And I gotta get back in the groove of blogging and having been prepared for this stuff. So, with that being said, Rida and Prez Mafia, I believe. Rida, I like Rida. I don't love Rida, but I like him. But I feel like he hasn't battled in so long, and people want to see him battle. I think they just want to see him battle just because, he's a part of Goonies. Jack Boy and Twerk, we're getting all the shine, and I feel like Rida's just the guy that's been standing behind Rock, Twerk, and Jack Boy in their battles, and we haven't seen him battle. But the battles he's had, the PGs he's had, were really good. I think he battled Fettuccine, he battled Snake Eyes, he battled Trez. I mean, him and Trez is a phenomenal PG. Not a classic, but a phenomenal PG. So Rida definitely one to look out for. I feel like Prez, we don't know what to expect with him and Prez. I haven't beating Prez just because Prez let me down. I mean, he was okay last year. Prez battled what? He battled a few times. He battled Moneybags. He was okay, and then he did terrible against Cortez. Not to slight Cortez at all, but I mean terrible against Cortez. So I don't really know what to expect from Prez, because Prez is somebody you gotta. I mean, you figured he'd go 100% every single battle after what happened with him. Like, really, he shouldn't be getting another battle after what happened with the taking the verse. But off Prez, Rida. I got Rida beating Prez, and I got Rida possibly having a breakout year. Just, they got to get him more battles. That's all it really is. Just get him a battle. It's not even that. He had the 2-on-2s, but get him a battle. Come on, Norbs. Let's get into the list, though. Let's get into the list. There's no particular order. Geechi Gotti.
Talking bar for bar. You gotta just listen, Glue. I could get disrespectful. Kill you in front of your kid. He gonna be missing you. The last thing he remember is smelling the scent of your dead body. But that's typical, because white kids known for sniffing glue patience.
It's another easy. I think he's another person like Twerk. He just kind of like, or no, like I mean, yeah, he had what, a couple battles last year. He battled Stewie Newton, and people were going crazy over this guy. It's like he's the new West Coast. He will be the new West Coast king soon. Just give him some time, whatever. I feel like he was getting that type of praise. And he battled Stewie Newton, and then he battled Glue Easy and had one of the, or like I said, one of the battles of the year. And then him and Ab was fire. And that, to me, that was his best performance so far. So, and I feel like he got the momentum from that battle going into this year. That was going from November, and now he's going into this year. Man, he got it. I'd like to see him on a Born Legacy, maybe against like a Suge. I don't know about Suge yet. I don't know who else I'd like to see him battle yet. I haven't really thought about that, but at Suge at some point, maybe T-Top, obviously. That'd be a fire battle. So Geechi, definitely one to look out for, man. And next is someone I really don't like, but I gotta give it up to him somewhat. And a lot of people don't like him, man. He's a villain. That's Jackboy Maine, another one of Goonies.
Hey, you ever shot a nigga standing up close? No? And in his eyes before he died, standing up close, I'm a God King, yeah. Xerxes. Hey, I'm a God King. Xerxes on the dot, hand on the Glock, but the hawk make him turn, buckle, and then the animal drop. What's in my hand?
Another one of the members of the Goonies. He's right behind Twerk, really there. If you're gonna like list Goonies, it's really like Twerk, Jackboy, Rida. I forget who else is in Goonies. I think Drugs. So Jackboy, man, he obviously he was a little too cocky. He was a little too, he was too much on his high horse going into the YK battle. That's why he lost clearly, in my opinion. So I think most people's opinions. I think that's the consensus. Is Jackboy lost to YK, but Jackboy, I ain't gonna lie. As much as I don't like him, I gotta respect that he's different. He got an unorthodox style. He's got haymakers. I feel like he'll learn from the YK battle. Who the hell is he battling on Survivor Series? I know he's on the card, but who is? Oh, Jerry West. Excuse me. But that's going to be a tough battle for Jackboy too, because I know Jerry after not having, he had a quiet 2017, so I feel like Jerry's definitely, so it's going to be a tough opponent for him. But Jackboy's no slouch. So Jackboy, I feel like he's going to learn from that YK battle, and he's going to try to be a little more humble this year. As much as I still think he's going to be cocky, he'll be at a point humble. So I like Jackboy. Even though I don't like him, I like him, if that makes sense. I like him and Fettuccine a lot, like that battle, for whatever reason. That's like one of my favorite PGs for no reason at all. Next, another one of that was last blog. One of Bullpen's own, Bad News.
It start twisting caps. You pastors been robbing the church for years. What type of shit is that? Look, every time the off already took from my hood, it's time to give it back.
Bad News. I felt like he had a very good 2017. He battled E Hart. He battled, I think him and Suge was in 2016, but it dropped in 2017. So I don't know how we're really gonna count that. And he had one of the battles of the year with Loso. I feel like Loso surpassed Bad News a little bit as far as status, especially with the B-Dot battle. So Bad News, he was close to having a breakout year last year, but I feel like he can do even better. I feel like, I know he thinks he can too. So, and he battled K-Shine this year too. I didn't see it. Unfortunately, I haven't seen it yet. Whenever John drops that, definitely gotta break that down. So, but I feel like Bad News, his name could get a little higher in status this year, and I feel like, he could really be one of the top names out of Bullpen. So bad news, definitely one to look out for, man. Dot Mob, I believe now. Yeah, he just became Dot Mob last year. So salute to bad news, man. Next, he was one of my favorites from 2016, and he had a pretty quiet 2017, man. It's Jerry West.
Bitch, don't shot at the stoplight. Have him cooking in his whip. The hole so big, I can start looking in this shit. The bullets are spit out. See, like, ain't no sugar in this shit.
Jerry West, he battled. I feel like he had so much momentum off the Emerson Kennedy battle. And, you know, there was talk of him joining gun titles, and, you know, Unbiased was giving him a lot of praise. So Jerry West's name was skyrocketing in 2016. And then last year he had a quiet year, man. I felt like, you know, I felt like he was average against Tech 9. I think he knows that too. Him and Tech was debatable, but I've seen better Jerry West's, you know, besides that Tech 9 battle. I felt like he was way better against Emerson Kennedy. I felt like he was way better against Gwitty on We Go Hard. Like, I've seen better Jerry West's. I don't know if he was too comfortable against Tech. I feel like he knew that, you know, his name was getting higher in status and that people were really looking out for him. So maybe I felt like he seemed like he was getting too comfortable. Like the kid in play, the kickback bar was a little corny. The body bag Tech 9 thing didn't really hit like it did. I'm assuming it hit in the room, but I know it didn't hit as well on camera. So I just feel like Jerry, I think he battled Gaddafi Green this year, and he was very good against Gaddafi. I think he had one more battle this year too. I could be wrong, but he was just very quiet this year. Maybe he was real attached to, or not attached to URL, but URL maybe had him under contract, and they weren't getting the battles that he needed, or not getting any battles at all. So, you know, it's all about marketing yourself. It's all about taking the right battles. So maybe Jerry's doing that. And I feel he's got Jack Boy this month, so I like that matchup a lot. But Jerry's got to win that because Jerry, you know, Jerry had his opportunity against Tech, and I feel like he didn't blow that chance, but you know, it was a good chance if he beat Tech clearly and had a really good performance. He would have, you know, he would have got more battles last year. I heard his name would have been asked a little more because people were asking for his name in 2016, and in 2017 after the Tech battle, I feel like it kind of died down a little bit. But it's not entirely his fault. So, Jerry West, man, definitely one of my favorites. He knows that. He's one of my favorites. But I really want to see a good year this year from Jerry. I really feel like he's poised to, you know, have a breakout year. So, last one is, and this guy's been in the game for a little while. I don't know if it's going to surprise y'all a little bit at all, but young Kannon, man.
Little bitch, you a jack boy? Well, I bought a jack boy. The metal lift your whip, a legal block in the back. I run in the field, drop your flag and clip your shit. You making call outs? We'll face the repercussion. I walk up like Alina's cousin, Nina's bussin'. Call a spade. I threw Jack on the table, knowing the king will cut him. Bring the
Young Kannon, and I feel like he's been at this point, not been at this point, but he's had points where he could have a breakout year, and he didn't. Like, you know, he had the Swave battle, even the one rounder with Clips within the last couple years. Even though Clips, I think, freestyled the whole most of the time, Clips still smoked him. And I think he was just unlucky to get a good freestyle in Clips. Not that Clips isn't a good freestyler. I'm saying there's times where Clips is freestyled and he didn't, you know, wasn't hitting it all. So, but that's a double-edged sword, you know, more or less. So I feel like YK is definitely someone, hopefully he doesn't get too cocky after this Jack Boy win he just had. I feel like, you know, get him a couple more URL battles. I feel like, I mean, is he ready for a Gnome or Summer Madness? I could see Gnome, but Summer Madness, I don't know yet. Get him on the bottom of the card on a Gnome. I don't know against who. I would say like someone like John, but they already battled. So maybe get him another, not another up and comer, but someone else mid tier. He already battled JC on Gnome 2. I would say that'd be another good battle, but he already battled JC. Let me know who you guys would want to see YK against this year, because I feel like he's really poised to have a good year. and not in 2018, even though he's been around since like 2009, 2010. So YK, definitely something to look out for, man. If he's not, even though I didn't really put this in an order as a list, I'd say YK is probably my number one to have a breakout year. So let me know, you guys, as well as the last blog, let me know who, if there's anybody I missed, anybody that you think shouldn't be on the list, you know, yell at me. I don't give a crap. Most people always do anyway, so it doesn't matter. So let me know if, you know, I change the list, if I should change the list up at all, anything like that. So you guys let me know. It's Fanatic PG Bloggers. Hit me on Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff.